Welcome back, guys. So just the other day, we took a look at some accessories for the Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro, like this cover for the stick, these weird ribbed ball top covers, some interesting stuff. Take a look if you haven't seen that video already. You may be surprised. Those accessories, they were sent to me by worldwide distribution. And the one thing that I didn't talk about in that video that is an accessory for this device was the GameLinq Adapter. So today we're going to quickly take a look at this and show it being connected to a Nintendo Switch, because that is what the point of this thing is. The GameLinq, there's the box, nothing special, guys, just a black box. But the point of this thing is to be able to use this arcade stick on different systems and consoles. It's advertised to work with the PS4, PS3, and Nintendo Switch, but it can work for other devices as well. Today, just gonna check out the Switch, see how it syncs up to that, because I've heard some people who just recently got these having some issues. So I wanted to check this one out first. So here's the little adapter. Nothing crazy looking. Has the PlayStation icons on there essentially. Plugs into a USB, and then you plug the stick straight into here. So if you have your Switch dock, you would just plug this in to one of your free USB ports on the side. But the way I'm going to demonstrate it today is going to work just the same. I have my Nintendo Switch with a USB-C to USB adapter on the bottom just to be able to display this a little nicer. So this just simply plugs into that. And then our cable from the stick will plug into that as well. But in order for this to work on the Switch, there's a couple things we have to do, which is kind of... with this instruction manual, it's not really clear on some of this stuff. The way it's listed, the way it's worded, the diagram, the way things are shown, it's a little strange, but this does work, and it works just fine, and it will work for other devices as well, like Android and whatnot. But it states if your gamepad joystick supports Windows D input or Android, then it will support PS4, PS3, and Switch with the GameLinq. So you can actually use other sticks besides the Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro. Then it gives you some instructions, but it's not very clear, so we're not really too worried about that. I just threw that thing across the room. It just flew like an airplane. But what we have to do is these switches here. The first one has to be in joystick mode, not console mode. If it's over, that means it's in console mode. So keep that in mind. You want to make sure the first one is right there. And then the bottom one, we're going to need it into position number 3. So let's test that out. So here we go. The one thing we're going to have to do on the Switch, though, is use another controller, because it's not going to work right away, and navigate to your controllers on the bottom there. Let me show you. Right on the bottom, controllers, hit A, and then you're going to go to change grip order. But let's plug this in to the GameLinq, so the Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro into the GameLinq. And as you see, the green lights are on. That means we're ready to go. We'll hit change grip order. It's going to say press L and R. L and R on this stick, let me zoom out a little bit, is these two top buttons. And as you see, as soon as I hit it, boom, it recognized this bish. So now the one thing I'm gonna show real quick before we jump into a game, I don't want this video to be extremely long. The button layout, the way it's designated according to how a Nintendo Switch controller works, is this one is going to be X, Y, R, L, A, B, Z, R, and ZL. And then on the side down here, we're going to have let me find it. The start button is home, and the select button is start. So it's gonna take a little getting used to, especially with this stuff, having to use it for select as start and start as home. So keep that stuff in mind. But the buttons here, we're just fine. Let's get into something here. Let me zoom back into the screen a little better. Exit out. We might as well try some Neo Geo Samurai Showdown action. I mean, why not? This, I don't recommend using an arcade stick for stuff like Super Mario, unless, like, you're playing some other stuff, some arcade action stuff is what I would recommend this for. I wouldn't play Mario Odyssey or anything like that with this. But fighting games, arcade style games, games that you can heavily configure the buttons, yes. I don't see why not, right? Oops, get out of that. So like this game, Samurai Showdown, we can change the button layout. Let me find, there we go. So we can change A, B, C, D, and then there we go. Okay. Just to demonstrate, I'm not saying the way I just set these buttons up makes sense, but for me, they do for demonstration purposes. So as you're seeing, everything is functioning just fine. And like I said, this thing definitely good for fighting games. The one bad thing is if you purchased this stick, you know, from like in the US off of Amazon or Walmart, you know, I know they just barely been shipping them, but the problem is that they were only selling this GameLinq in a bundle. That was it. Like there was no other way to get it but buying the bundle that came with it. Now, through worldwide distribution, which I've been talking about quite a bit, they've been, you know, supporting my channel, sending me a few products here and there. They do sell this GameLinq adapter individually. They also sell the bundle as well, but they're the only place that sells this by itself. And I find that, you know, pretty crazy. I don't know why nowhere else has it, but if you are interested, I will have a link in the description. They have a lot of stuff going on, exclusive European distributor for SNK, Hyperkin, stuff like that. They have some sales and whatnot going on. Definitely check them out. All those links will be in the description. But there you go. We will test this out in a quick video for the PS4 in the very near future. Just want to get the Switch out of the way. So, hey, really do appreciate you guys. And with that said, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out. Thumb butt. Blurry thumb butt, like the Loch Ness Monster. Peace out. Bye-bye, and boom. Bye.